connected to. I found.
One slice.
Get this link out to your prospects, your potentials, notify your teams.
Grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. One slice, got to roll the dice, that's why.
All my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Look, I'm married to this gun, that's who I made my wife. Said I die alone, I told that bitch she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe full of Franklins and a shoulder full of stripes. Don't know a nigga like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. County jail fade, you can pull my file yourself. Spot raid, swallow rocks, I'm getting high myself. Nah, damn right, I like the life I built. I'm from West Side 60, shit, I might got killed. Standing so tall, I think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, thug life on wheels. Up against the wall, squabble at Fox Hills. Like a motherfucking boss, ask me how I feel. Successful street nigga touching them first meals.
All my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. One slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. One slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. I'm the shit now, according to the way that I'm positioned. In this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know that West Side RSCs is us. LAPD on my dick, I'ma squeeze and bust. If a rap nigga diss, switch cheese and bust. All this rap money, nigga, look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love, in the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team.
Whoo, you guys, I just got a download. And God showed me. He says, whoo, y'all, I gotta cool off. Because that one just hit me. Let me tell you something. There is a stride that you hit. There is a stride that you hit when you're in a state where you're choosing to break through. And now I'm going to speak to my athletes, to my mamas, to anybody who's ever worked for any type of high level performance, to any type of high level agreement with your body or with your mind, with your soul, with your spirit. Okay. If you practice any kind of high level spirituality, if you've ever been an athlete, if you ever gave childbirth, okay. If you ever dealt with an abusive relationship, whether that be your mom, your brother, your spouse, your uncle, you guys know what I'm talking about, what I'm about to say. Okay. And I feel like there's a spirit, because I'm looking at the numbers right now and I'm looking at the names, right? And I'm correlating the names and the people who told me that they were going to commit to this journey. And now there's two things that are going on. The first one thing is you guys, the people under the sound of my voice right now. I'm not talking to anybody who may watch this review or this recording, and I'm not talking to anybody who may show up at this minute in 5 minutes, okay? But what God just showed me is you guys are building a root. You guys are building a foundation that is going to catapult. And you guys know that in old Mario, when you would be jumping and you like hit those coins and it would go cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It would go cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Well, I want you guys to understand that there are a level of deposits because of your consistency. The thing about walking with God, the thing about walking alongside and co-creating with the universe, you talk about manifestation, okay? You talk about manifestation. It's the consistency of reminding the universe. It's the consistency of reminding God that you are in a place and position to where you are ready to receive your blessing. And now God's a busy dude. He's out there doing a ton of stuff. The universe is working like this supercomputer that's calculating and moving and taking away and doing all these things, guys. So you got to be responsible for your half of the creation process. And so the people who I was just talking to, I want you to know that the universe is saying, I see you being responsible for your half of the creation process. And that is called holding space. That is all it is. And so I want you to write, I am holding space for my blessing right now. I am holding space for my blessing right now. Because there are people on this call, and I don't know your situation and I don't know your circumstance, right? And this is a level of me that's talking to you from a different type of authority than you normally hear me. But when I tell you, when I get a prophetic download or when I get insight, it's because I'm in a moment of alignment. Okay. And so when I'm in a moment of alignment, I recognize the divine appointment. And so what I want you guys to understand is that just like when you go and you're going past the cheerleaders are doing a fundraiser, right, for their competition, and they're sitting there holding signs doing a car wash, okay, and they're saying, no, come over here, and they're jumping up and down, and they've got their big bright neon sign. That's how you guys have been with the universe. That's how y'all have been with God. You have been saying, I am holding space for my blessing, and it needs to land right here, right now. And so I want y'all to go on over to your Facebook pages, and I want you to type, your blessing, my blessing is on its way to me right now. My blessing is on its way to me right now. Go post that on your Facebook, because I want you to understand and know that I just felt the energy shift. When I was watching the people on this call and I was reading those names, I felt the energy shift. You want to know why? Because Christy Jensen has walked alongside me for a year of struggle and a year of dealing with people in all different levels. Christy Jensen has been someone holding space for her miracle for a year. We keep getting words. We keep getting insane words, gold, oil, contracts. Christy is an ambassador to so many different kingdom case studies, okay? And she has stayed loyal, but she's also gone through so much turbulence. Why? Because the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. There's energy that works against you breaking out of generational agreements, because guess what? It hit its stride one direction, and that stride may have been a descension. But now we're pivoting into a state where we're turning this giant ship. In the lineage that he showed me, is that some of y'all are breaking generational curses off, like Mario, meaning paying off generational debts, right? Generational agreements in health, generational agreements in spirituality, generational agreements in financial lack, okay? And just like when Mario jumps up and he goes ding, 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 as he's hitting those coins, okay? That's gonna be what it sounds like when these deposits start coming into your life, when these deposits start coming into your relationships or your business partnerships, or people like God brought me 2 employees last week that are worth every single employee I've had for the last 5 years. Like literally these 2 people, they're a couple, they are changing my game, my business. They are making me think bigger. And I am going to decree and declare that today, because you are holding space, because you expanded your tent stakes and were ready and willing to be blessed, right? Because some people literally are sabotaging themselves. How many of you guys deal with self-sabotage? I need to know who's dealing with self-sabotage, because we're going to break that off of you tonight. Because some of y'all got to get out of the way of the universe, because you have been sitting here poking at God or poking at the universe right in the freaking eye with your fingers, and you're saying, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me. And then some of y'all be struggling, believing that you're worth it, right? Believing, who's going to tell me the truth that deals with self-sabotage? Because I'm under authority, a different type of authority right now. I need to know who deals with self-sabotage, because this is for you specifically. If you deal with self-sabotage, this is for you specifically, that something's breaking off of you right now, because you're here in this moment, in this opportunity call. You're here for an opportunity because you wanted a breakthrough. I'm going to get what I came for. That's one of my Monroe rules. Like Megan Monroe, if you see my name on something, it's because I came there. Chris, I'm sorry, brother. It's because I came there to get what I came for. I don't waste my time. You guys are my calling. Like God literally assigned me to you, right? That's why I'm here. Monique Martinez, I have watched her get up so many times over the last 7 years and shine and shine and shine. And she is in a season where she is waiting for a right now miracle. Now let's talk about Leila Austin. This is one of my best friends and my business colleagues. This woman is one of the top-notch Shopify performers on the planet. And she has been in a situation to where she is waiting for a breakthrough. Leila, it's been 3 years now. Charmaine, it has been years now that you have been walking by my side. I know the type of people that I'm sitting next to at this table, people who are here for a miracle. And so sometimes if you want to know that you're in the right place at the right time, sometimes if you need to know if God is working in your life, sometimes if you need to know if the universe heard your prayer or if source energy is moving on your behalf, right? Sometimes to know for a confirmation, you need to look at the people who are standing next to you. And you need to say, okay, the fruit here is good. Why? Because I'm sitting next to Megan Monroe. I'm sitting next to Christy Jensen. I'm sitting next to Monique Martinez. I'm sitting next to people like Leela Austin. I'm sitting next to people like Chris and Ashley Carter and Kendra Lloyd. I need to understand the caliber of the people that I'm choosing to align myself with. And if there wasn't any other proof in my reality, then the company that I'm keeping, the book says, what does the book say, y'all? Where two or more are gathered in agreement, so it shall be. So I want to know who agrees in a now blessing tonight. Say, I agree in a now blessing tonight. I agree for a now blessing tonight. We are not going past this movement. There's a story in the Bible, and I'll stop preaching after this, y'all. Okay, because I know some of y'all will be triggered. Okay, but there's a story in the Bible. I'm muting you, Connie. I'm sorry. We have a unmute rule around here. Okay. We have an unmute rule around here. Can't be unmuted. So I want you guys, I agree for a now blessing tonight. Okay. And the thing about the story about Jacob in the Bible, what people don't understand is Jacob is technically the father of Israel. Okay. Jacob warred with an angel. They said Jacob's name means the man who wrestled with God. Okay, that he wrestled through the night with an angel all night long. He fought and fought and fought with this angel all night long. And he said, you bless me or you kill me. I love you, Mo. Thank you. Sorry, Queen. He said, you bless me or you kill me, because I don't want to go any further without my blessing. And some of y'all are coming onto this call right now because you are in a place and position to where you have to have your blessing now. And so today, I just want to encourage every single one of you to drop a 111 in the chat if you're receiving your now blessing. Okay, if you're receiving your now blessing tonight, you're not going any further. You're not taking another step. And what happened at the end of that story that strikes me the heaviest is when Jacob warred all night long for his blessing, God gave him a new name, and that name was Israel. And if you guys know about Israel, Israel is a nation. And so God, because of the perseverance of Jacob holding space, when we work out, and this is where I started. It's so funny how everything comes full circle, because this is where I started preaching at y'all, and this is the finishing of it, is that when I worked out in the gym or when I played men's tackle football, I did something called lift to failure. It's where you literally do your reps, and you do your reps until your muscles are exhausted. And then you do one more rep. Why? Because when I lift until I can't lift anymore, my muscles tear. And that's where the build starts happening. That's where I started to build a next level. And that's where my next level strength came. And so some of y'all are in a place where you're being stretched. And some of y'all are in a place where you're being pulled. And so you know what? This is cryptocurrency, y'all. This ain't US dollar. This isn't kindergarten finances. Okay, this is some high level transformational next level generational curse breaking stuff. And each and every one of you said, I'm here with my treasure chest and I'm ready to fill it up. And so if there are things that you may have fought against to get here, if there are things that you had to break in order to be on this call, if your family is acting chaotic right now and you got yourself muted, praise God, right? Because you're like, oh my God, my family, right? You know, or me, my partner, he's 20 minutes away when we're about to get on the call and he's supposed to do the presentation with me tonight, right? But we're still showing up because God is about to take you from an individual to a blessed nation, okay? I want you to write, I am a nation, because I know every single person on this call right now, except I see two names I don't know, and I'm gonna reach out and get to know you tonight. But I know two names that are on this call right now. And those people, every single one of you are people that are not just in a place where you want to change your own life, but you're in a place and position where you have a plan to change the lives of everyone who encounters you. And so let me tell you something. Not only are you leaned into God, the universe, source, your creator, whatever you believe in, even if it's yourself, you're leaning into your future self. Okay. Even if that's it, guess what? God, the universe, source, whoever you talk to is leaning right back into you, because that's how you get his attention. And so every single one of you that's holding space tonight for your breakthrough, every single one of you that's leaning in, every single one of you that's showing up, regardless of your situation or circumstances, God sees a faithful heart and a blessing will come, because it has to come. Why? Because that is the promise that was made to you. And I wanted to infuse that hope in you guys tonight, because, you know, we're going to go into a lot of stuff about finances, and we're going to go into a lot of stuff about wealth. And but what I've learned over the last 7 years as I have become a wealthy woman, right? As I have become a wealthy woman, it's that wealth is not built by dollars, but wealth is built by humans. And God will bless a human who has plans for his people to help bring up his kingdom. If you are in a place and position to where I'm going to go help the kids in the street, or I'm going to pay off my mom's house, or I'm going to take my son and he's going to go shopping when I get these coins, or I'm going to put this bot so I never have to worry about how I'm going to feed my babies again, right? If these are the reasons why you're here, you have an idea on how you're going to uphold the creation that we are all a part of, and you will be blessed. And so today the prophet has spoken. I release your blessing unto you, each and every one of you that commented and claimed your blessing today. I stand in agreement where 2 or more are gathered, so it shall be. So it is done. It is on its way. Fast tracked, no distractions. It's meant for you 100% on its way to deposit. Kendra, Ashley, Ketra, Connie, Chris, Lordina, Emmanuel, Angie, Diane, Leela, Charmaine, Cody, Aaron, Ashley, Christy, it's on its way right now. We're letting Lee in. You know what? He can have some too. Mark, you get some too. Every single one of you, it's on its way to you right now. And so I am so happy and grateful to be here today. I am so happy and grateful to call each and every one of you my friends. This is just the beginning, y'all. I look at every single one of you as my business partners. I look at every single one of you as someone who I'm going to build a kingdom with. And I don't see any of you as less than me. I don't see any of you as higher. I see every single one of you as people who are going to walk alongside of our leadership team, right? And the people who are joining us. You're going to create an ecosystem of entrepreneurs who are like-minded, who are built on wealth, who are built on fresh insight. And we are going to bring the fire, right? As an ecosystem, as we go seek the knowledge that is going to make unlimited deposits something that's possible for us. So I'm going to go ahead and go on over to my account here and share with you guys a few things that we have updated for you since our last call. So we have put together a group called Blockchain Mastermind on Facebook. I'm going to go through this community right now. I'm going to drop the link in the chat really quick for y'all. So you can, this is just some housekeeping, guys, so bear with me. So this is the link. This is where you will be adding not only yourself for information. I have blockchain experts. I'm getting lined up to come on these, come in here, share little master classes about NFTs, cryptocurrency, metaverse. I have credit specialists, business credit specialists. Y'all, I am probably one of the most highly, y'all have no clue who's talking to you right now. And that's my favorite part is like, I literally am so excited. Maybe I'll tell you about who I am in a minute, but I have some very high level individuals who are going to be coming and sharing with you guys. So you need to get in this Facebook group. I just dropped the link in the chat. Get in here. Do not be in here. I'm going to go ahead and share screen really quick and show y'all what's going on in here. So you can come hang out with me, come hang out with our team leaders. So this is what we call, I got to plug in my computer really quick. This is what we call an ATM community. And an ATM community is for ad tag message. For those of you guys who are new here, or for those of you guys who are invited to this call by somebody, this community is going to be jam-packed full of trainings, but it's also jam-packed full right now of all the information you could ever need to know about this opportunity and what it's like to work with us, right? So we have some stories getting popped up in here. Say hello to Selena. Congratulations, Selena has earned over $17,000 with LXP since she started a month ago. Thanks a million for your leadership, Selena. Here's Christy Jensen. One of her favorite parts of this program is making money while she's asleep, waking up to these notifications. Amazing, 9 a.m. guys. 9 a.m. 9:32.
No.
Yourself, dear friend. Hi, Cleo. Auntie loves you. Okay. That's my niece, my niece pup. Okay, so here's Chrissy. You guys see this payment? How many y'all, like, that's most of y'all's rent? Okay, would this cover y'all's rent? That's one payment. Okay, that's one payment. This is why you got to get your digital real estate, because that is one payment. Okay, there's Chrissy's smiling face. She's one of the leaders. Reach out. You guys go blow up this post. Let her know how proud of you are. Okay, there's me. There's my face, my dings. No big deal. Then Monique Martinez, one of the company's top earners. She popped on and popped off really quick. She has a meeting tonight, guys, but she's always here showing up for y'all. We have huge plans for you guys. Monique just crossed the threshold of $13,000. Congratulations, Monique. You guys go into the Facebook group. I'll approve you while we're on this call, so y'all can go in here and shout her out. And if you have earned even just one ding, get your post up in here so you can help build the culture. But I wanted to show you guys the units for those of you who aren't plugged into this opportunity, or you guys are struggling on sharing it and not knowing what to say. Me and my team spent 6 hours yesterday and today going through and getting this together for you guys. So this is giving you, like, literally, I'll open it up. Why not? This is literally giving you like paragraphs of information about the opportunity, what's here, updates. There's different, look at this, guys. So I literally put together all this stuff for you. My VA, Ralph, he's so amazing, moved it over. We're setting up an automation for these calls to be delivered to the group right away. So every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. PST is when we do this call. So make sure that you keep a notification. Like, do not miss these calls. It's 2 days a week. We took away the 5 days a week, 2 days a week. Be here. Okay. You don't have anything better to do. I promise you. Right? Because when I start bringing on my friends who are building the blockchain, like blockchains all over the world, or people who have built the highest innovative products, or people who are about to drop crazy NFT projects, are you guys really going to be okay with yourself for missing money calls like that? Like, I have money calls on my schedule every single day, and I do not miss my money calls. And this is a money call, and you all are here. So I need you to know that you're going to be here on 7 p.m. EST, Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's it, on period. Okay. So this is the information you guys are going to find in the guides. There's plenty of it. And then what's so cool is, like, Erin's here right now. So I got Erin to go through the guides, and then here it takes her the step-by-step of how they onboard. Okay. And they can ask questions and such, right? But this is going to cover most of the hard part for you with them getting their stuff downloaded. There's a tutorial video, and I'm going to put Launchbot here as well. And Launchbot, guys, you don't know me at all, but I will tell you about myself eventually. But I am huge into the tech space, and I create the most cool bots, and our bots are going to be unreal. We have an onboarding bot right now that will help sign up, all your contacts. They will help you guys go through educating about certain products. It'll do frequently asked questions. And so this gives you all the details you guys that need to know. This was needed. And so now when you have people that are interested in knowing more about what we're doing in our entrepreneurial ecosystem and how we're bringing, the wealth that you see in this community, you'll be able to just add them to this group. You'll be able to tag them right here in this post, right? That gives them all this information, tell them to get through the units, and then get back to you when they're done. Okay, so we have an ATM group training going up in our Facebook community from Monique, and Christy's going to help us with that. It's okay, Leela. But this is what I wanted to share with you guys really quick. And then the next thing is the team page. For those of you guys who are actually in the team already, this is where you guys are going to see trainings being uploaded like psycho crazy. I've already started putting all our resources in here. Okay. For you guys to utilize for building your LXP community. All the details about the bot, I did get an update today about the bot. We'll be talking about in our personal calls as teams, and I'm super excited about that. So these are the two communities. I'll drop this community in the Facebook group so that you guys can go ahead and have access to this if you're actually in our team, and all of our proprietary information, all of our Zooms. Also, I'm going to share the YouTube channel. We finished updating this. So if you guys are struggling with finding presentations, getting more insight on information, or finding the master classes, like we had Jermaine's masterclass on Monday. Last week, we did the crypto masterclass. We did the masterclass on, how to find your networks. And we talked about NFTs, cryptocurrency, metaverse, and what you can expect in the future. All those things are there, as well as these how-to videos. Okay, so make sure you guys are following the YouTube channel, subscribe. The leadership team is putting together so much content for you guys. It's going to be uploaded there. I'm pretty excited about all of that. So really quick, just so you guys know who's talking to you, I'm going to go ahead and read through my bio so you guys understand who I am and why I'm qualified to talk to you the way I am. Okay, so my name is Megan Monroe. Megan Monroe is a sought after speaker who lights up the stage, igniting her audience with her passion for NFTs and cryptocurrency. At 27, she's a seasoned investor, mentor, and serial founder with a passion to educate minority communities to create generational wealth and social impact. Using NFTs as gateways to mainstream audiences, Her events draw thousands of on and offline attendees who are introduced to blockchain through NFT gamification and inspired to dive deeper. She's a founder of multiple companies, from humanitarian innovations to supply chain to e-commerce to real estate. Her expertise spans the globe in nearly every vertical. Her driving focus is on reimagining an economic structure that is fair to all, efficient and effective, solving myriad problems in one elegant blockchain design that resolves the problems faced by third world countries as well as domestically. Megan Monroe owns the world's first Afro-Latina metaverse media management company. She leverages her past experiences in viral organic marketing campaigns and building influencer teams to give her organization an edge. She specializes in innovative mass adoption campaigns to facilitate education and financial literacy to women and young adults looking to enter the blockchain, metaverse, and NFT space. She's also the founder of Wealthy Women Enterprises. Wealthy Women Enterprises is a wealth accelerator program that is making an impact building social systemic ascension solutions to educate women, both entrepreneurial and domestic, of all ages, ethnic groups, and socioeconomic backgrounds. She and her executive team have developed innovative processes to help women elevate their financial situation through true spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical wellness. Wealthy Women Enterprises is a powerhouse entrepreneurial ecosystem designed to educate and elevate luxury influencers, investors, brands, and businesses. Wealthy Women Enterprises hosts a community of the industry's leading thought leaders, experts, and educators coming to curate a space jam-packed with actionable information with implementable steps. Our objective, my objective, is to give birth to power-packed brands built on foundational principles that ensure success while your brand is being built, launched, and scaled. And together we are better. Together we enrich the entrepreneurial communities around us as we develop and expand into the successes that we are inevitably becoming. So that is me. I know that was a mouthful, you guys. And I just want you to understand that, like, the people that talk to you and the people that I'm going to be introducing to you are next level individuals. And the things that they have to share with you guys, I want you to pay attention. Okay. I want you to pay attention, and I want you to move with conviction, because in this situation that you have blessed yourself with, sorry, Leela, I didn't mean to put your business on blast. She messaged me, you guys. So there's that. Leela says that her kid was screaming, she had to go, but she'll be back. So I'm going to go ahead and load the presentation for tonight and hand the call over to Mark. But I wanted to introduce myself and let you guys know, I'm here because I care. I'm here because I believe in this opportunity. God has literally shown me clearly the abundance that's coming with LXP and what it is that it's bringing. And so I want you guys to understand and know that, like, you're not here on accident. You're here on purpose. You're here because you choose to be, but you're also here because you understand a divine appointment, and you understand what it means to be in alignment with prosperity and to be in alignment with wealth. And each and every one of you are showing up, and you're leaning into that, and you're holding space for your breakthrough. And so as I give this meeting over to Mark for him to walk you through our presentation and what it is that we're learning here and what it is that you guys can expect, I want to just release that blessing on you guys tonight. And I want to just say, you know what, it's coming, and it's coming now. You have fought long enough. You are done with your trials and your tribulations. You are here. You are in the right place at the right time. Lean into this community. Get your butt in the groups. If you have a testimony, go post it in that community right now. And I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to Mark so he can get started on the presentation for you guys. So just give it a second, and I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to him. Good question. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Mark. Mark, thank you for all that you do for us. I appreciate you. And Mark's going to give you guys a little bit of background on technology and how it's innovating in this space and how you need to be ready for that transition, as well as talk a little bit about LXP and what it has to offer you in our entrepreneurial ecosystem and the things that we have in store for you. Mark's a pretty cool, overqualified king, as well as my partner in crime. So go ahead and give them the lowdown, King.
All right, can everybody see the screen where it says technology? Anybody say anything? Yeah. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So as we know, technology is the biggest innovation that's happening in our modern day era. And of that technology, blockchain is definitely the leading edge of that technology. So let's see, how do I move this next? There we go. So money has started in the barter trade system. I had a cow, you had some rice, corn, grain, anything. We would trade with each other. We would gain value. We would agree with that value, and then we would barter and trade. And then gold was the preservation of that value. And to have more transactable sizes of gold, we would have coins. And then when you turned in that gold to the bank, you would have paper money. And in fact, paper money, as it started, was to back the amount of gold that you had in reserve. And you could then take that paper money back to the bank and you would get your gold back. We removed it, I think it was in the 20s. And then in the 70s, they actually removed the gold standard entirely. And for those of you that know, that's pretty much when our entire economic system started doing a tailspin. So, which basically allows them to just print unlimitedly, which just keeps essentially stealing from all of us our value of our actual money. So then plastic cards made it much easier in the digital technological age of transacting that money, numbers on a screen now, and e-commerce shopping. And now cryptocurrency is the leading edge of that. So blockchain is incredible because instead of just numbers on a screen, it's verifications on an immutable ledger, which basically means it can never be changed. A lot of people are like, oh, blockchain is really hard to understand. It's actually quite simple once it's explained simply enough. It's just like the internet. When the internet first came out, everybody thought that it just did emails. But now, even, a 3-year-old kid knows the internet does a whole bunch of things, more things than even I know about. And so crypto and blockchain is very much the same thing. Blockchain, like the internet, a lot of people think it just does cryptocurrency. But in fact, blockchain can, and in the coming years, we'll see can do just as much, if not more, than the internet. But instead of one streaming signal of the internet, which is actually easily hackable, it's a streaming signal cut up into a bunch of blocks in a chain. And so every 10 minutes or every however the protocol of each blockchain goes, it chops up that signal into these blocks, which then make it safe, because no other scenario would you have the ability to send $200 million from here to anywhere across the world and guarantee that it's going to get there and no one's going to steal it along the way. So now that's why they call Bitcoin and all these cryptos digital gold, because you can store it forever. No one can steal it. It's permanently on the blockchain, and you can send any amount of it uninhibitedly anywhere in the world instantly. Never before in history had we had this ability. Everybody's tied down with this credit card debt, their homes, their mortgages, house payment, car payments, all these things. A lot of people don't even know the word mortgage literally means death grip. And so we need to be able to find a way to free ourselves from these death grips. Real estate, you get 6 to 20% return. Gold increases to 15 and 18% over time. Securities and shares, 20 to 30. Bitcoin has been increasing at a rate of 300 to 400% per year. Meanwhile, the US dollar decreasing at 5% nowadays per month. So active income, you have time equals your money. You have no leverage. You job, it's, not a good reality. It's pays the bills, but it's not where we will always want to be. It gets us from A to B, but we need to be able to get from somewhere else from there. You own a job, you have no leverage. Time equals money, still no leverage. But then you move into the passive income side. As a business owner, people equals money, you have leverage. And where we want to get to is our money equals the money. So we use our money to work for us. And that's only about 5% of the population. So even with this opportunity, forever that serves as that for us. Coaching, training, knowledge development, learn, experience, and skills. Part of training, we have to be coached. You have to learn something from someone who is already expert in. I can try to learn it on my own, but if I learn from someone who already knows and they can tell me the best way to go through, I much rather that route rather than, it's easier to learn from other people's mistakes instead of having to make them yourself. Then once you get to that point, you can teach, you can give knowledge, you can develop, learn, experience, and skills. NFTs, another very seemingly hard to understand thing, but it's actually quite simple. It's essentially a classified ad or a digital certificate of ownership. Non-fungible means non-copyable. So it means there's only one that exists and you can transfer it. So essentially to the seller, it's a classified ad, and to the buyer, it's a certificate of ownership. So a lot of people think NFTs are just these little JPEGs, but in the coming even year, 3 to 5 years, pretty much the entire online market digital sales will be facilitated through NFTs because of the same reasons I explained earlier about blockchain. You can't take the money, it's permanently there, it's never stopped. It can't, you can't be, no one can tell you no. You try to pull $20,000 from a bank account, they ask you for what? And I mean, sorry, excuse me, that's my money. I shouldn't even have to explain to you for what. It's my money. So with blockchain, you never have to speak for or have to beg anyone to spend your own money, which I mean, I think is ridiculous that you even have to get to that point. So NFTs, you send the amount of currency and you now have the certificate of ownership of that item that the NFT covers. In the sense of pictures, it is that picture, but you can actually make anything into an NFT. You can sell your house as an NFT. You can tie up the deeds, all the paperwork with it.
You should tell them about the NFT, the contract we're doing right now with an NFT.
So basically you can sell anything as an NFT. So you can make package deals. You can sell a house, a boat, a car, everything wrapped into an NFT. And then once you put a price on it, and once people transfer you that price, it earns all the things that are in the package. So you can sell ridiculous amounts of things, anything you want, one thing, 100 things, repeated things, reoccurring things, all within an NFT. Pretty much your imagination is the limit. So with LXP, we have a trading bot, and you can see the video on this. It's absurd that it has 97% accuracy, and you can set the loss margin. So they have one account that has been running for like 3 months. They put $1 million in it. After 3 months, it has $5.4 million in it. That's crazy. I mean, it's like printing money. So it has a 50 cent per $100 max loss margin. You can set it to that. So you won't lose more than 50 cents per $100. And if it does, it clicks off, and guaranteed you're not going to wake up to your bank account empty. And so it's really only up from there. And you can modify it because you can have more risk, more reward, or you can set it to even less risk if you have like a lot of money in that. Because when you have tons and tons of money in a trading bot, even 50 cents per $100 can be quite a lot. So basically you can have as little loss or as high risk as you want it. So you have full control, and you can just watch the trades happen on your behalf with 97% accuracy. That's incredible. Really doesn't exist anywhere. There's people who are paying $1,000 to $20,000 to $50,000 per these bots.
Mm-hmm.
We get it for $800. That's insane. I mean, just like, wow. We have metaverse coming out. Basically we have ability to do virtual classes. With the pandemic, people can't go out. We can do anything really virtually and have an experience like we are actually getting to meet. And even if there is no pandemic, you can meet your friends that are cross state, cross country, and actually get to meet within a space, say hi to them, have a screen, you know, a little bit better than just the Zoom call. So that's LXP, is greatest opportunity that we have now. There has been a lot of these smart contract based programs. People have made $50,000, $500,000 within as little as 3 to 4 months. The amazing thing about a smart contract is that it's permanent. Just like the blockchain, it can't be changed and it's permanent. A smart contract isn't even a company. Even the creators of this smart contract can't modify it. They can't shut it down. They would have to shut down all of blockchain, which is not going to happen, for this to go away. So it's not going away. And so not even the creators can stop, change, modify it, hold funds, stop it. So, you know, some people have horror stories working in companies, locked out of their accounts, you know, company shuts down next day. This is never going away. Disclaimer, obviously with every business, smart contract service, it's up to you in your efforts. You know, it's referral based. Everything that you earn is based on your work and the people that you bring in and the purchases that they make. No one gets promised a free ticket. It's all performance based. So the purpose of LXP was made so we can actually help people financially. Just like I said, it's permanent, can never be taken away, and it gives an opportunity to where literally the sky is the limit. You can invite people, they make sales, you make sales, everybody gets to win. And as I said, people have made $50,000 to $500,000 within 3 to 4 months, which is, you know, just unthinkable with any other business. And it's not even a business. So, I mean, it's just incredible. You're buying a digital real estate that is forever yours from the moment you put money in it. It's permanent and you own it forever. And once people come into it, you earn residually. Binance is the 4th largest coin by market cap, which means how much money is in it. It was started in 2017, called BNB, held store value, and it's accepted by so many online shopping, gaming, travel, rental cars, payment for flights and hotels. There are so many ways you can use BNB. And even if you don't have a way to spend the BNB in already these multiple ways, you can then flip it to Bitcoin and send it out to your Cash App, which we've done many times. Love and prosperity. Man, there's so many things in here. Real valuable digital products, social media marketing training, leadership, Forex, binary trading, crypto education, NFT metaverse, real estate, e-commerce, and it's 100% encrypted, decentralized, true follow me system. You know, just you do the system, teach people how to do the system, they do the system, they teach people how to do the system. And as we said, you make money while you sleep. Fast start payments, unlimited instant payments. So you don't have to wait till Friday, every other week, every month. Instantly, the person puts the payment through, instantly you get paid. Leadership equity pool, 1% of the sales goes into an equity pool, and those who rank as the top sales in that week, you get a payout at the end of that week. Leadership retreats, charity vision, future token launch, live support. You're covered, you're held, and in a community of everybody that's going to support you. Forex, binary options, NFT, metaverse, e-commerce, you name it. It just keeps getting better. And this is just the beginning. We have many more things that haven't even yet been released. There's the levels. Starts at 25, 50, all the way up to $100,000.
Which we plan on acquiring really, really soon.
Mm-hmm.
The screen still says technology.
What's that?
Oh my goodness.
We can't see your screen.
What, did it just go away? You haven't been able to see this
No, it just says technology.
Lord have mercy.
this whole time?
I thought that was just me.
Oh my God. I've been flipping through slides.
Lord have mercy. Well, here's your pretty screen. You didn't get to see, you guys.
Do you see this now?
We see
Yes.
it. Thank you.
Oh my God. I am so sorry. Jesus.
Mark was reading you guys and telling you guys all the stories.
I'm reading the stuff. Okay, here, I'll flip it through fast.
No.
Technology, evolution of money. Don't want to be in debt. Bitcoin outshines every other investment, 300 to 400% per year rather than the dollar depreciating. It's better to make money work for you than have a job, or own a system. Make your money work for you. All the training, NFTs, trading bot, metaverse, love and prosperity. Work it and make it. Our vision for the future. B&B. All the things we offer. Many more to come. And the levels. So from 25 to 50, 100, all the way to $100,000. And again, this is like digital real estate. It's kind of like Monopoly. You put chips on the board, and every time someone hops across your little pot on the board, you get paid. So, and these are permanent. It's not a monthly recurring. You buy it one time, you forever own it on the blockchain, immutable, unchangeable, permanent.
Digital real estate.
Every single time you can buy the $25 level, it turns out to $50 because the 1, 3, and 5 levels have an extra bonus that's entitled with it. So you instantly get paid out every time someone joins level 1, 3, or 5. There's a whole system to it.
Those are power packed with products for you guys. So each level has a different thing that it unlocks. And our very first level unlocks credit repair. And you guys always hear me talk about this. You have to be solvent before you can be sovereign. And so many, one thing we saw last time when we ran with our first smart contract is a lot of my friends, they made 100,000, 500,000. We had a couple girls make $5 million in 3 months, but they had never been millionaires before. And so they didn't know how to handle that money. And so the thing that I love about this opportunity is that everything with LXP is an ecosystem of information to help facilitate a wealth mindset and to understand how to operate in a state of wealth. And so you do have multiple streams of income when you come in here, not from the bot, not from being able to, give people access to credit repair, but because there's 13 levels. And you want to think about those levels as like if you were to own a high-rise apartment complex, right? And people for the bottom floor, they paid the $50, and for the top floor, they paid for your penthouse $100,000, right? That was what they paid for you to come and stay in your penthouse. And so these levels have made me and my friends, I made $50,000 within my first couple of weeks building my first smart contract. We've already gone up a couple grand here, and we're just getting started. We just launched our run 2 days ago. Okay.
There's only like 3,000 people.
There's only 3,000 people in this smart contract worldwide, you guys. Like this is the brand new, this is the very first, and you have to be the ones that understand that if it happened before, it's going to happen again. And you have people like our corporate team that are sitting here putting together and front loading these products, these levels with ridiculous products. Our bot is so amazing. It's going to outperform every single trading company, every single AI bot that's out there. We've already seen it work. You can see how it behaves, and it's all in a decentralized form. Once you get it, you've got it forever. And so you want to think about these levels as multiple streams of income. Every single level that you unlock is an opportunity for you to earn. And what we learned is like the higher you get right now, there's nobody in a level 10, there's nobody in a level 11 or 13 or 12. And so when we unlock those levels, we'll be the very first person there. But guess who gets all the payments that float around there? Those 1 to 3 to 5 people that have that level until the rest of the world unlocks it. And so I want you guys to realize there's real opportunity right now to get yourself in a position of prosperity, not only because of the people that you're postured next to, which is your leadership team, and you'll meet more of them as we go through the meetings over the next few weeks and in the trainings in the community, but also the people that you're talking to right now. So that is how the levels behave. And then this is to explain the cycle of prosperity. I'm going to let you go ahead. Mark wants me to do it. Okay, so guys, we have a ton of questions on how these levels work. So the first two places below you in the first two line are the ones that go up to the your partner. But levels 1, 3, and 5, those are front loaded with that bonus. So 50% will go up into the matrix and 50% will come to you. The reason why this happens is because this is how the matrix works for as an ecosystem. And if so, like say all 14 of us are level 7, right? And then but Christy and Kendra and Cody all have open bubbles and everybody else's bubble is completely filled, right? So they have recycles. It'll go through everyone's recycles that are open. It'll fill up those bubbles. So one payment could fill up everyone's recycles in the payment in that level. And then it will, right? It'll pay out to Christy, or it'll pay out to Kendra, or it'll pay out to Cody. So we never know where those spillover payments are going to come from. And that's the power of an ecosystem, is like when you're working together and everyone's moving individually, but we're all attached through a matrix, then the work that we all put towards becoming the better version of ourselves through fixing our credit and, you know, being able to level up and buy our higher levels so we get access to that elite information, whether that's NFT real estate or whether that's how to get involved in the metaverse, the most innovative blockchain technology to date, Web3 and everything that's going on there, right? To get involved in these things that people are doing, you know, when you do that in this ecosystem and you level up in those levels, you have access to this real estate that pays out like crazy. I have spillover payments that I don't even know where they came from, y'all. The last payout is the closing slot. It makes it repaid, right? So that last spot closes the smart contract and it restarts it for you. It triggers a restart. And so you get 2 payments up, 3 payments to you, 1 payment up. It's the most lucrative comp plan that I have ever seen, or not comp plan, but smart contract matrix that I've ever seen. And so with each, the fast starts are, this one says levels 1, 4, 6. Hold on one second. I might be crazy. Okay, so this has a fast start gift at levels 1 of $25, level 4 of $50, level 6 of $100, level 8 $200, level 10 $400, level 11 $800, level 12 $1,600, and level 13 is $3,200. So no matter what, even if this person joins your team and you don't have that matrix open, you will still get a bonus at every one of these levels. Okay, so these are amazing, and these are where the chambers of love come in, and you guys can see these bonuses on payments even if it has a recycle, and so that helps with retention long term. And I love being able to earn while I learn. Type earn while I learn in the chat, you guys. Okay, so the prosperity pool is this was like genius of them to add to the smart contract, honestly, because I was like so excited when I saw this. We only had just the matrix before. We didn't have the products. We didn't even have the prosperity pool, and we were still able to build a giant team of 8,000 people and people that were we were busting 4, 5, 6, 7 figure earners like crazy in 3 months. It was so ridiculous. And so when we found this, we got so excited. But the thing is the prosperity pool is based off of performance, and 3% of the payments in the system are all placed into an equity pool that's distributed to the members with the most volume for the week. And so the very first week, I think we paid out $18,000, okay, to 10 individuals that were the ones that shared the love the most. So this explains to you guys how the payout works. The first place gets 25%, 10th place gets 2.5%, and the prosperity pool pays out every week on Friday, I believe. And so this is a super fun aspect of the way that compensation works in this matrix. And like I said, it's based off of everyone's performance. And so when you come in, you're earning, you're learning. These things are all beneficial to every single one of you. Now, at LXP, we created a system where the community could truly earn passive income while learning without the burden of recruiting or sharing. Here is an example of how you can earn passively without sharing. Let's say you join the LXP Life community on level 1, and as more people join the community and fall into community, you will cycle. After one cycle on each level, you will have enough profits to upgrade to the next level, allowing you to earn more money and unlock more educational tools and courses. Imagine cycling 100 times on level 1 at $67 profit. You would earn $6,750 just from level 1 in a one-time payment of $50, even if you never refer one person. So as much as I do love the spillover, because we do receive spillover in this matrix, guys, I just want to say this very, very transparently. If you come in here and expect to not do any work when it comes to bringing people in and sharing the love, you're not going to see the same type of commissions that you see with other people in the community. I am going to share this with the whole world because I believe the whole world needs their credit repaired. I believe the whole world needs to know about NFTs, metaverse is cryptocurrency. I believe that everyone should have an AI trading bot making their currency work 325% for every 2 months that they're trading versus something that's sitting there depreciating, right, at 5 to 6% per month like the United States dollar. Your guys' savings account there, you probably have a 1 to 2% yield on your savings account, and your money is depreciating more faster than the savings account can earn you money. Like, people don't think when they see these things, they think, oh, that's a bonus or a plus for me. No, it's not. Okay. Now imagine you do cycle 75 times on level 2 at or 135 per cycle, you would have earned $10,125. 50 cycles on level 3 at $270 per cycle. That's 13,500. 25 cycles on level 4 is 540 per cycle. That's another 13,000 for a total of 43,000. I hate saying numbers, guys. The only thing I like to count is money, and numbers are not my biggest thing. So 43,000 from 4 levels at one-time enrollment of $50. And that's true, you guys. You can upgrade for all your levels with just your signups or people that you get for spillover. And right now there's not as much spillover in the matrix because we're brand new, but as this company begins to grow, spillover starts popping off like crazy, you guys. And so it's so fun to be in a community that's like that. Like any community, it grows via word of mouth and members sharing their experience. So we wanted to create a way to reward members in the community to go out and spread the love. So if you share LXP Life with 10 friends and each help that get them to level 8, you would earn a total of $3,750 in upfront payments simply for sharing this with 10 friends. This is what's so crazy, you guys, is like these things, these bonuses that they give you on top of the commissions, like it's just so nice because we have something that's not made for it's not made for multi-level marketing and all the other stuff that's out there. It's actually just a smart contract, right? To compensate you for essentially having access to wealth generating information. And you can posture yourself as a wealth coach. Once you've unlocked the information and gone through the levels and you have access to those things, you can start consulting people. Like we're doing some insane high level deals and I'm talking to them about our bot. Right? I'm like, you guys, like we're helping facilitate you this giant purchase for you. Use some of this cryptocurrency and put it in this bot. And we're
people with multiple millions and they're loving this because they're looking at the bot and they're like, oh my God, I can put money in this bot and it just trades for me. Max 50% margin on every $100. They're like, and I can set it to whatever. Oh my God. It's like, they're just loving it. And for $800, they're just like done. Where?
So in some of the levels, and it's crazy because the most elite people in the world, and they're taking into consideration what we have because of the performance of our financial tools. So not only do that, but we have the lifestyle upgrades, the travel access. We have the ability to show you guys how to buy your gold and silver, which is huge for saving wealth right now. If you had purchased one silver eagle every month since 1886, it would have cost you $40,000 to $50,000.
Not even 1986.
1986. I'm sorry, guys. I saw the 8. I'm like 888. It's about to eat. We all eating 8. Infinity. Okay, it's time to eat around here. Can you guys tell I'm hungry for a blessing? I'm ready. I'm ready. So that 9999, we coming for 9999 gold. Like we want that fine gold. Okay, you guys. So. But that being said, like gold and silver, with you guys watch what's going on with the money and you see what's going on with cryptocurrency, you have to remember what the first real money was. And that was gold and that was silver. And so with this company, you guys get the opportunity with this smart contract, you guys get the opportunity to come in and get access to discounted gold and silver. Okay. You get access to understand and know more about what it is to be involved in the precious metals world. And this is where the real money is, you guys. So get started today. I want you to get back with the person that invited you to this call. If you are already with us, jump into our team pages, you guys. I need you to jump into our team pages, be active. If you're brand new, get into that community that I sent you so you can see the information that we're sharing. You can not miss any master classes, okay? And we are so excited and happy to be here with you guys. We are so happy and grateful to have such a powerhouse conglomerate of individuals that are coming alongside this community and are building, all the things that's necessary for us to have a successful experience. And so I just want to encourage you guys that it's the right place, the right time. It's time to move. It's time to get yourself in a place and position to where you can level up. If you've been watching me and what I've been going through, and you've seen how I've persevered and I've come through the struggle and I've done something with my life since, you guys heard my story last week. Like I've gone through so much stuff to be here with you right now. And God gave me a second chance when I was in the hospital, and I am not taking that for granted. So today I want you to drop some fire in the chat to let me know how you feel about this call call. Thank you, Mark, for sharing. I appreciate you. You guys, we're going to go ahead and give this call an ending. Go light up the chat on Facebook. Let everybody know that they missed a fire call. And I want you guys to type, I claim it. I want you to, I claim it in the chat. I claim my blessing. I claim it. I want you guys to claim your blessing today. Thank you for leaning in. Thank you for holding space for your prosperity, for the joint manifestation today. And if you are here because I brought you here and you need to get started, go ahead and DM me and we'll get you plugged in right after this call. If you guys are here and invited by someone, make sure that you get plugged in so that you don't miss out. And we'll see you Sunday at our team call at 4 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. or 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys, blessings, honor, and I love you all so much. I'll see you in the team chat and talk to you later.